Yes, Altamash, 1 second. Can you please raise your hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because I'm unable to find where are you in this people so that I can make you the host. Okay, so can you see my screen now? Can I start it?
Yes, your screen is visible, ma'am.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. I am Neha Singhal. Today I am presenting a talk on Internet of Things for Innovation and Social Change. So this talk is about how the technology or innovation can bring the change to the society. Okay, so currently, as you can see in my screen, I had put one picture here. Like one person want to fight with the viruses. Okay, this is now everybody is dealing with the coronavirus, right? So it is like how we can handle many situations with the help of technology. So as I discuss the current problem, like what is our current problem is? Current problem is virus containment approaches. Like this virus has tried, like it has disturbed everyone's life. So what can be the approaches to handle this virus? How the technology can be helpful even in that case to tackle with the virus? So if we discuss about the virus containment approaches, obviously there are two things. One is called like medical science, another is information science. Yes, like if we say only medical science is enough, no, there are many lot things that information science can also play a major role into that. So if we talk about what are the prominent digital technologies nowadays, so there are various technologies like Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, then integrated analytics, blockchains, drones and robotics, enterprise mobility, 5G and Wi-Fi 6, cloud native computing, fog computing, edge computing, microservice architecture, event driven architecture, even the augmented and virtual reality, and we can talk about the cyber security. So these are some technologies which are nowadays in very much in trend. Okay, so these technologies can be like buzzwords which can bring a change in the society. Guys, 1 second, just let me go to the security setting. Okay, so here what it is, these are the various latest technologies which are playing a very important role for the innovation and to bring the changes in the modern society. So if we are talking about the technologies, there are something called like digitization. So what is digitization is? Digitization is to make everything as the digitized one, like dealing everything in the form of like computerized. So how to do it? So here digitization plays a very important role. Like now whatever you can think, from the digital watch to digital helmet to digital phone to digital whatever you can think, everything is going towards the digitization. So this digitization is nothing but making everything computerized so that we can deal towards the automation. Okay, So guys, am I audible properly? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
So it's going on well, no problem at all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so one person I want to make as the co-host because I'm getting some messages in the middle to like admit them. So to whom I can make the co-host?
Make me as a co-host, ma'am.
Samash, I cannot see like your name is what
Ma'am,
name you have given.
I'm using RR Raja Rajeshwari Innovation Council account, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So I will make you the host, Altamash. Raja Rajeshwari.
Rajarajeshwari Institution Innovation Council. Or
Yes,
it is nearer to your name only. Dr.
not coming.
Amudaraj Jaison, or Rajarajeshwari Institution Innovation Council, Neha Singhal, Brinda SP, Purnima R.
Okay. So not visible here, sir. So let me continue it. So this digital technologies are playing very, very important role, which can change the life of the people. Like we can make entire world as a computerized. So if we are talking about the year 2020s, before only millions of software devices were connected, then million converted into the billions, finally it has converted into the trillions. So now if we are talking about the time of this 2020, we can see that each and everything is nothing but they all are digitized. Everything is digital. So we are leading in the case of a digital world. So what is IoT? So IoT is an Internet of Things, and it is a network of physical objects or the things which enable the electronic software sensor and the network connectivity which enables these objects to collect and exchange the data. So IoT came into the existence in 1999, and some Kevin Esthan, he was the person who initially gave the concept of IoT. So IoT giving a platform to the people where everything on the network, we can just connect with the things. Everything can be connected. Its meaning is whatever the machines want to talk, machine can hear, machine can be communicate easily. So all these technologies can be provided with the help of IoTs. So IoT is creating a network where all the devices are connected to each other and providing them with the capability to interact with each other. This is driving the automation and it is bringing a change to the human life so that it can go to the next level. The machines will be able to communicate and machines will be able to work without any human interventions. So let us see how the machine works, how this IoT works. The IoT also sometimes referred as IoE. So IoE is also called as a like IoT. IoT provide us machine to machine communication. So what is machine to machine communication? One machine can talk to the another machine and there can be communication exist between machines. Humans can interact with gadgets to set up them, give them instruction and access the data. So now if we think, no, we need the humans for the work. It is not true in this digital world. Without the human intervention also machines can work. So now in Internet of Things, one very interesting word is coming, what is called this thing. So thing is nothing but, thing is a object, it is a physical object which is allowing like whatever we can imagine to connect, like consider a scenario of anything, any person, any device, any particular sensors, those all can be referred as a thing. So these devices collect some useful data with the help of various existing technologies and then autonomously flow the data between other devices. So what is the life cycle of Internet of Things? Basically, how Internet of Things are working. The Internet of Things will be working in 4 phases. There are 4 phases in the Internet of Things life cycle. First is called collect the data, communicate, analyze, and act. So let us discuss this. What is collection? So collection is nothing but just collecting the data. So who will collect the data? There are various devices and sensors which are used to collect the data. Like if we are sitting in our home, we can put the sensors in our home and every time data can be collected. Even in our car also, there are various things, various sensors which are observing our data. Even sensors can be used in our office also. We can use in any industries also. So basically some devices that is called as a sensors. Sensors are used to just like collecting the data. So what is the sensor? Sensor can be of various types like temperature sensor. Temperature sensor will sense what is the temperature, pressure sensor, proximity to find out like a distance and all. Then accelerometer, IR sensor, optical sensor, gas sensor, and smoke sensor. So these are various types of sensors which are generally used to collect the data from different places. So if we are collecting the data, there is a very important role that is called phase 2 of the life cycle, communication. So how the communication will take place if you are sending the data from one place to another place, that is nothing but called as a communication. So for the communication, there are various platforms like we can use cloud computing, we can use private data center, or we can use some home networks also for communicating over the data. So data communication is nothing but how we can allow data, like machines can talk with each other, that is all possible because of the communication. So communication is nothing but like how we talk like that so that machines can talk. So we need some network technologies. So what are the communication models we have? How the devices can talk with each other? There are various IoT technologies which are helpful for this communication. So let us talk about what are the technology. As you already knows, Wi-Fi, Zigbee, Bluetooth, Z-Wave, cellular, NFC, LoRaWAN. So these all are the communication models which can be used to provide some kind of communication among the machines. So like Wi-Fi, let us see today I am talking with you people or the communication is possible between me and you. So usually everybody is using some kind of network. Generally like Wi-Fi network is more common because on base of its various features. So these are the technologies which are helpful to provide the effective communications. After the communication, we comes the next phase is called as an analysis phase. So analysis phase is nothing but, as I told, sensors are collecting various information from different places. So that information is of no use until we cannot extract any meaningful like information or knowledge from that data. So what can be the meaningful knowledge can be created, how the analysis can be performed. So now there are various tools. They are called usually the data mining tools and like various other tools, other algorithms like big data analytics, several type of analytics can be performed to perform a analysis and to extract some meaningful information from that huge amount of data. So if we are talking like visualizing the data, building the report, and filtering the data, these all are used to extract some meaningful information. So guys, this picture shows big data. So what is big data? I have shown here the picture of called like elephant. So if we are telling I am having a huge picture, I have a very huge data with me. There are very huge number of like I have the data into the terabytes or many bytes. So I am using it. It is very useful for me. No, it is not until unless we cannot perform any good kind of analysis onto the data. So big data is not a magic. It does not matter how much data you have. The matter is how you can make some sense out of that data. How various kind of decisions can be taken by using that big data. So here, rather than data, we are using the term called as a big data. So big data is nothing much. It is a huge amount of data, and which is becoming a challenge for nowadays, how to collect this data. If you put a sensor at one place, within a few seconds, sensors will collect so much of data from different places. Then you have to perform the analysis on that data to come up with some meaningful knowledge. So guys, see here, analysis is nothing but, like, we are talking about the big data. So what do you mean by big data? Big data is that the volume is very high, variety of data will also be more, along with that velocity of data will also be more. So these are some analysis method which can be performed on the big data. So now let us talk about cloud computing. So what is this cloud computing? Cloud computing is giving us everything, whatever you desire. It is not necessary you should have it physically. You can get everything with the help of network. Like today, somebody is planning to run any business. They need some infrastructure. So what can they do? They can just take this infrastructure with the help of network. It is not necessary that everyone should have the all kind of net infrastructure. The infrastructure can also be collected like on the network. You can use somebody's infrastructure on the net. Platform as a service. If you need any kind of platform, you need any kind of softwares. So that all sharing is possible with the help of the concept of cloud computing. So now, fourth phase of IoT lifecycle comes as action. So taking action based on the information and data. So like there is something called, till now I have talked with you, collection of data. After collection of data, performing some like big data, data will become the big data, performing analysis into that, then machines are communicating with each other. So if this all the works is happening, finally what should happen? The machine should take some action. They should be able to perform some task. Like if machines are getting some instruction from the other things, so they should able to communicate. Like machine to machine communication should also be possible. Machine should be able to send some kind of notifications like SMS, emails, or the text messages. Machine should be able to talk with each other. So these are called, like, after getting all the data, how your machine can perform the actions. So next phase comes about like knowledge management. Now we are collecting data and huge amount of data, and how this data can be converted into the meaningful knowledge. So let us see that. The bottom of this triangle shows us data. So next, data will be converting into information, then knowledge, then understanding of it, and finally the wisdom. Wisdom means we can evaluate something, we can perform some task into that. So the more data that is created, the better understanding and wisdom people can obtain. So like if you are having a huge amount of data, is still if you gather a wisdom from that data, then only the data will be useful. So now let me discuss some interesting applications of IoT. So what is this? The ultimate goal of IoT is to automate the human life. Like whatever human is imagining to lead in the world of automation, with the help of IoT, we should get an automated life, and there is no need of human invention. So you people might be having the question, if everything machines will do, then there will be some kind of problems for the human, like employment and all. Definitely not. Definitely not. Only IoT want skilled people. So once if we learn the technology, we can reduce the labor work and we can go towards the automation. So my this example shows one example about the smart homes. So it is a very interesting concept. Now we are just seeing in the picture, but in many developed cities or in many foreign countries, even in Bangalore, so many homes are there. They are like totally remotely automated controlled. Like what is that? The home may have these kind of smart things like lights and curtains. You want to switch on, switch off the lights, you no need to get up, just you can give the commands. This can be done. Even commands is possible with the help of voice. You can just put a voice message, the task can be performed. Next is AC can also be controlled. There can be video intercom. Then safeguard can also be there, like security, no need of physical security, just camera can be there. Camera can send you many notifications and all. So we can imagine a world which is called as a smart home concepts. Okay, so guys, this meeting will be like, this meeting now has only 5 minutes. So if it ends, please kindly rejoin the meetings. So there are other application, like let me discuss it. What is that? Wearable gadget. Wearable gadget means is you, whatever you can wear the sensors into your jewelries. You can wear various kind of things into your like earrings, into your necklace. Then what will happen? Those smart jewelry, those smart things can provide you various kind of like your body sensors, your temperature, everything the machine can sense, and accordingly these readings can be sent to the medical assistants people. Ambulance can automatically come to your place, and the actions can be taken as per the time. So now there are very few minutes. So let us rejoin the meeting, or shall I continue?
You can continue, ma'am.
Okay. So guys, next can be like safe driving. So safe driving is, there are like various sensors, like if somebody is driving a car and if they have drunk and driving, still what can happen? There can be some sensors which can given the warning, no, your alcohol level is very high, you cannot drive now. And if something happens in the vehicle, like some accident occurs, what can happen? Automatically message can go to the ambulance and serious action can be taken based on that. So if I talk about this safe driving gadgets, so last year under my guidance, one batch did the project called Smart Helmet. So that helmet concept was nothing but we had put some sensors into the helmets, and those sensors will be able to get the readings of the alcohol level into the human body. If they met with some accident, that sound can be predicted, and based on the help of GSM or GPS chips, the location can be tracked and message can be sent to the particular places. Next can be, even your garments can also be smarts. Whatever the garments you are wearing, now we are leading into the world of digitized, and you will laugh by listening that some people don't know whether they should wash the garments or not. They will not understand like how many times they have wear the same jacket or same jeans. They doesn't have the idea when to wash. Okay, so in that case also what can happen, in that in your garments only some sensors will be there. Those sensors will automatically tell you, yes, now it's the time to wash me. Okay, so this is, see, the fun of technology. Technology can be useful in our daily to daily life. Another example I have taken is exact measure garments. So now in the COVID, even every people is facing the problem. If they want any tailoring assistance, they has to give the measurements. Okay, so now what can be possible? There can be some garments of that type. Just imagine you are wearing by sitting into your home, and those garments will only take the measurements and send the readings through the network to the particular tailor. And just you imagine that there is no need to physically go there and just like visit there and to get the garments. No, this is helpful with the help of technology. Even there are several gadgets which can be find out, like the mood detector. So guys, it is very interesting, like if you are going to some big official to talk with them, every time that ambiguity will be there, whether the boss mood is good or not. How to check that? For that also, there can be some kind of sensors, some kind of materials which can be helpful to even detect their mood. Like chips will be there which will read their reading of their brain, and they will specify, no, no, this is not the right time to talk, this is not the right time to go. So if the person is laughing, based on that they can predict even his mood also. So just see the fun of technology, how this IoT, how the connecting of sensors, these things are bringing the change into the human lives. So next concept I'm going to discuss with you people, next application can be called as a smart city. So smart city is what? A smart city, you all are using that like with the help of GPS, wherever we want to go, everything is available in our apps now, Google Maps. Yes. Another is like traffic management. Now, if you want to see which route I have to follow, that sense can be made with the help of traffic, like with the help of GPS. GPS will already tell you this route is congested, you should not use that. Even if I tell this year also, one of my student batch, they are doing the project on the waste management. So guys, understand waste management is what? Now very big problem in front of the people, segregation of waste. Okay, segregation of waste. So many people who are working in that industry, they are facing a lot of problem related to the waste. So it's our responsibility to manage the waste properly and see the fun how this machines can be useful, how the concept of IoT can be useful for that. Like there can be some idea, some automated dustbin. Dustbin will only warn you, no, no, don't put this garbage into me. It can be like not good for me. Another is some devices, some arms can be there which can just segregate this data, say that waste, so that it will be very helpful for the people. Urban security and environmental monitoring. So now we morning time, especially I have observed in the Bangalore weather, when you start early morning from your house, weather will be very like sunny type of things. While returning back, what will start? Suddenly raining. So sometimes people are unable to think whether I should go by my bike or whether shall I use my car. So now very good idea. You can just see your weather forecasting and you will get one idea. Yes, what can be the weather in the evening or what kind of mode I should use. So this is possible with the help of that weather forecasting also. So environment monitoring can also be done with the help of IoTs. And like here I'm showing you one picture. This is something like called a smart city. So security, from security alert system, connected cars, mobile centric devices, public transport, smart automation, smart schools. Like you can't imagine, everything can be called as a smart. Whatever you need, communication can be placed from machine to the other machines. Now if you are seeing guys, I have seen one application with like that can be a very interesting projects. Like sometime what happens is transport industry, many drivers will take the vehicle, they will park at some places, they will take tea coffee for many hours together, and the owners, they will not get to know where is my vehicle, what is happening with the vehicle, why my expenditure cost is high, they will not get to know. But now the sensors can be there inside the vehicle itself and you can access the entire things with the help of your mobile phone or with the help of your gadgets. So those gadgets will only tell like, yes, this vehicle is at that particular place from this much of time. Sometime if you are using Ola cabs or Uber cabs, there are also some sensors or some technology is used. If speed goes above one threshold, automatically messages start to come. So that is nothing but games of sensors. Okay. So now we can just think that the concept of a smart city, like that day is not far away from us, when one house people can give the instruction to the another house people, or I'm sitting in my house and I can wash the clothes into the other's house. That is definitely possible with the help of the technology. Okay, before if we are thinking like when that COVID didn't came, even we people were not aware of this much of technologies. Now things look, yes, online classes, online lectures, online meetings, these all are the part of our life, they all are very natural. And people will think, yes, without the infrastructure also schooling can be done. And guys, believe me, many people are encashing that technology. Like let us take the example Whitehead Junior, Byju's and all. What is that? They are just encashing this COVID situations also, because they are enough smart in the technology. They are using various innovative application, innovative methods, and they are bringing the change to the society. Another example for IoT can be like connected cars. So as I told, in the cars also, self-driving car can be possible. Like it is working in foreign countries, like cars, driverless car, drivers is not there. Just you have to put your destination or your source address into the car. Then car will automatically start to get the direction, or car is able to take the self decisions. What kind of decision can be take? Like onboard diagnostics, there will be a 360-degree camera in the car which will monitor your surrounding every time. There will be some connectivity, seamless connectivity with the mobile devices, like how to handle which gadgets remotely it can be handled. There will be various safety sensors, and 100% of the cars will be connected by 2025. So now what kind of cars we are using, guys? You park it somewhere, automatically sensor will sense and it will tell us, no, this is the car which is parked here. And some people are claiming by the 2025 this kind of connectivity will be available. And some people are claiming by the 2030 this kind of connectivity will be available, which will just work without the drivers or without the human intervention. So this is just see the changes. Another example I have included, sensors in the holy cows. What does it mean, guys? Like these cows will be there and one person is needed to just monitor these cows. No, now you can just implement various sensors into the ear of the cows, and what will happen based on those sensors, automatically the movement of that cows, you are just sitting and watch your cows into your mobile. How interesting it is. You can get the idea where they are, how to manage them, how to give the commands to them by sitting at your home. So, guys, like you can find out the each cow generates about 200 MB of information per day. This much information can be created. Even cow movement, when to feed the food to the cow, this kind of application is also can be controlled with the help of IoT or with the help of innovation technologies. See here, guys, that is called for the health. In the health application, again, IoT are useful. You can see this person. So even in COVID, no doctors are ready to see. So what is happening is online consultation. There are various sensors, some gadgets, and our many students of final year are doing the projects onto that. What it can be, like some sensors can be put into the human body, like headset, their clothes for sensing the device, BP monitor, glucose monitor, ECG, pulse oximeter, and many kinds of wearable device technology can be there, which will provide how to handle the health. So health industry is also based on the technology now. Even one time I have listened one study, I have read that study, some TCS company, they have find out the concept of online doctor, just like doctor is sitting in America and he's based on that technology, people are doing the operations in India. Just imagine that expert doctor is not available, getting his appointment is very very difficult. So what is happening is accurate measurements of the human body can be sent over the machine, or it can be like fixed onto the screen. And some doctors which are very new, which are not expert, they will just take the help of that screen and they will find out, okay, yes, which place to which place they should put the cut, how they should tackle the case. So this time it may look funny, who will go, who will be the person who will treat like that. But guys, believe some like typical cases can be there when the unavailability is not possible. You have to wait for the longer time, that time people doesn't have, and that time will be like very difficult to get. So in that case, even online doctoring, online operation, online farming, internet based farming. So what is that? Agriculture work. Like every time some people are showing in news, it is going on Kisan Andolan, many Andolans, like everybody. Why every time for this farmer biggest challenges, they are working into the field, they are working into the open field, which needs lots of stamina and lots of patience. Now, but just imagine, with the help of technology, farmer will be sitting like this user on one chair into his house, and he can just maintain his all the tractors, all the things by sitting in the online. So this kind of things is possible with the help of IoT or sometime AI also. So these are some features of IoT, like building and home automation, manufacturing, medical and healthcare system, media, environmental monitoring, infrastructure management, energy management, transportation, better quality of life for elderly peoples. So now guys, just you name it and you will have it in IoT. Whatever you want, you just imagine a smart towel that will also be available. A smart pen, yes, you can create. So whatever the thing that digitize or a smart word you want to add, that can be easily added and it is possible. So these all, whatever I'm telling you the topic, these all are giving you one idea how you can just go with your final year projects. So you can see many examples here what I have clearly given to you. These can be the base technology and they can be taken actually how to work. Like sometime I am getting the questions from my students who are like pre-final year or final year students, which kind of projects we should do, how shall we do the projects. So here are many ideas, guys. Everything, like one student has given me the idea of a smart mirror. Yes, that is also possible. Your mirror will only tell you what you forgot to apply. You can apply that. Like for the women especially, sometime always they will be in confusion. Did I wear my proper jewelry? Did I wear this? Did I forget this? So nothing to worry. That mirror, you can put the sensor. Mirror will only tell you, yes, you forgot this. Something is missing, and you can go ahead. So these all are what applications I'm telling to you. These are some projects which can be just, I'm talking about it, and you people use that technology and it can be implemented, and people are really doing the work towards it. So if we see the current status of the prospect of IoT world population, if we are seeing the 2003, only 6.3 billions of people were connected with the internet, and slowly this number is increasing like anything. Now if we are seeing this digit from 500 million, it is converting into 50 billions. Okay, change is the only thing that is permanent in this world. We always need the changes. So what are the IoT contribution towards this COVID-19? Like now all are facing this COVID-19 problem, and you want to see how these IoT based projects are contributing to handle that situation. Using IoT, guys, hope you are getting some interest into that. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So guys, there are some COVID situations everybody knows. So what is how they are handling it? Using IoT to detect and detect an outbreak. Like you will understand when the condition is very difficult. People can use for their quarantine period is which is very difficult. For that compliances, even IoT can be used. Using IoT to manage the patient care. So guys, everybody is seeing in the hospitals there are huge number of patients and doctors are not ready to go to them. So how they are managing? They are managing with the help of smart devices, a smart sensor, even telehealth consultation over the telephone consultation can be done. And these all like robots, drones. So guys, like let me discuss this slide that is based on the proximity. So like everywhere you can see maintain the distance in COVID. So guys, if sometime we are like over the phone, these two people are talking over the phone, they doesn't know who is following them, where they are, and like sometime that distancing will not be at all possible. So that only people are thinking like starting the offline colleges, starting the offline classes, that is also a challenge. But just think if immediate these kind of technology, I know what I am talking, giving to everybody is very difficult, but just if we think and put the step forward, something better can be bring into the future. So see here, guys, these people are just talking over the phone. Freely they are maintaining everywhere. They are using some proximity sensors into their devices, which are totally connected with the Wi-Fi. So if they are coming in contact of somebody, immediately that alert can be created and that message can be provided into their notifications and they may get some notifications. Next example can be like workplace. When many people are working at a place, so how to manage them? Yes, see this wheelchair. Without the help of the nurse or doctor, wheelchair can operate automatically. Just imagine person want to go somewhere, he will press a button, wheelchair will come, patient will sit into that, and he can just utilize that wheelchair for their movements. In their beds, sensor can be put. So whatever the instruction they want with the bed itself, that instruction can be given. So guys, we can use this IoT concept in our workplaces also. Guys, are you able to hear me? Somebody messaged me, signal is lost.
Audible, you are audible, no problem.
Okay, okay, sir. So now here we can see this. What is happening is everybody are using that Arogya Setu app. So this example I have taken with Arogya Setu itself. So Arogya Setu app is nothing but somewhere at a single place some server is there, and that server is collecting the data based on the sensors or many devices. Like you can see the network here. Now Arogya Setu is just taking the data from our own mobiles. With our own mobiles itself, we are providing our proximity to them. We are providing at which place particular we are. Bluetooth technologies, low technologies, these all the technology like a smart wristband, these can be helpful to find out your location and to tell at which place you are, or whether shall you like what kind of notification, how far the danger from you. These all things can be performed with the help of IoT. So next, if I go, you can see what are the additional IoT device capability, track and trace solution, smart city data platform. They are very easy to install IoT solutions, positioning technologies, satellite monitoring, biosensors, healthcare application, big data and facial recognition, autonomous vehicles, mobile tracking, contract tracing, connected thermometers, smart wearable and IoT buttons. So guys, here itself you can find out various ideas or very innovation things which is possible to do with the help of this IoTs. So this is IoT can help prevent disease like COVID-19 by implementing the need to touch items to operate them in various scenarios. So guys, you see, recently I had been this like one experience in my life that I want to share with you. If you're visiting to any hotels nowadays, before what was the scene like they will serve you on the table like some buffet kind of things, and like you have to order by seeing their menu card. So now, if we are visiting to any hotel, we don't want to touch any menu card at all because we don't know how many people have just touched that their menu card and who all are using. So what is happening, guys? Everybody is using the gadgets and they are just keeping a barcode in front of you. You have to scan it. You will get entire menu into your mobile, and you can properly just order through the that menu, which is digitized available. Smart offices. Now see what is happening in the offices. Many offices got opened in this challenging situations too, so because we need economy. Yeah, I understand that point, but parallelly health is also very important. So in the offices, just imagine one a small thing called tabs. So rather than using the tabs, like everybody rotate it and then water will come, then close it, like you don't know how many people touched it, and doing sanitize and all, that is a very tedious process, guys. So if we make those tabs with the help of sensor, like just in the airports and all, you see that is another example of with the help of IoT concepts. And these things need like they all are associated with money. It's more than the money. If it can save somebody's life, like in an office, it is a workplace. By spending few thousands, many people can come into the hospitals. Same is smart facility management. Everywhere, IoT is very useful. So guys, another slide, some interesting examples again. Some drones can be there, some robots can be there. Like imagine one autonomous robot. In like I gave one example here, which is like nowhere written. That is also my self example. In COVID, very many people got affected we know about this virus. Again, if it comes into like some future condition or it goes longer, still many things can be done. nobody can like remove. But there will be some drones which will be flying in air, and these drones will be detecting the Yes, my screen is visible. Can I continue?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Okay. So I was talking something here about the drones, like online grocery. Here I have written food industry robot. Like we cannot stop even our carvings. Also, like we need pizza, we need Chinese food, and many things. Cafe. So guys, think even many food industry also they are using the robots, and these robots are generally called as Misco robots. Like there are various kinds of robots can be used for even delivering the things. And in US and some smart developed countries like New Zealand, which was like leading to deal with this virus. Why? Because they are having various these kind of technologies, and somewhat they are in very better situation currently to handle this. Another is called UVD robots. So what is this kind of robots are? Like they are just UVC light, which light can just kill that viruses or kill that bacterias. So now suddenly you know that CET exam has been conducted. Even we have done some exams called NEET and all. So there guys just think that was a very risky thing, very like very challenging task even for our governments. They have taken really very well actions and like safely conducted all those. And there these kind of robots where UV rays can be used to handle the situation, they can be used just to prevent with the bacteria. Like if any person is writing the blue book, they will not touch it. What will happen? That sensor will come, UV rays robot will come, it will just like put the rays into that so that bacteria can be killed automatically. Okay, so these all things, just guys imagine how technologies are bringing the change into the people's life. Next is artificial intelligence for constructing COVID 19. So, detecting the outbreak and spread of new disease and surveillance cameras can be used. Its strategy formation and optimization can be done. So, these are few applications like various research in the field of AI, monitoring how the virus and lockdown is affecting the mental health of the people. All these kind of things are possible with the help of artificial intelligence technology. And yes, now here predicting the future, connectivity and cognition. So guys, IoT provide us connectivity. Connectivity means machines can talk, machines can think, the world can be connected with the concept of IoT. Whereas if we think the concept of artificial intelligence, that is providing the cognition. Cognition means, like I tell here one story. Before we used to think that sometime I listened from my teachers when I was into my 10th standard or 12th standard. Teacher used to say like somebody have purchased a robot, one person like owner have taken a robot, then whatever owner says that robot performs that. So one day owner got some temper, and the that he gave the instruction in like some mental depression and all, just kill me. And robot was a machine, he could not find out and he killed him. So it was that like sometime machines were able to replace the human and it was not useful for them. But now machines are having the senses. They can take some decision based on the situation. So how this is possible? Yes, definitely it is called the concept of cognition, which is provided by AI, artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence, as all of you knows, nothing but giving the intelligence to the machines so that your machine can work even smarter. Machine will be able to take some self decisions. Like I told just now, the concept of driverless car. Yes, somebody will develop the car, but Only with the IoT will just connect the things. But yes, guys, AI is needed because sometimes various smart decisions need to take place. Because everything 100% human cannot feed the instruction. Something as human take the decision, machine has to take in the same way. So that concept can be provided with the help of artificial intelligence. Then concept came is how to make IoT environment intelligent. There are something called intelligent agents, digital services, digital twin or virtual object, IoT data analytics at edge or cloud levels, various artificial intelligence platform, some smart contracts. So these concepts can be used, which can provide some smart environments to the machines. So guys, just see this picture. It looks funny, like you can see in the cloud. So this cloud is nothing but cloud technology. And there are various machines, various sensors which are assembled in these boxes, like they can talk with each other, things are assembled. And you can see like there is nothing, just door is open, freely open. And things can be working like very smoothly how the people is sitting into their place. So this world, what I'm trying to show in the picture, it is not just the imagination